Hello viewers and welcome back to the Emerald Enclave server where we are playing the Hermitcraft mod pack. Oh wow, I said it so smooth. It's amazing. It's amazing how smooth it is. Now I gotta tell you, oh my gosh, guys. Where's the tear emoji? So frustrated. I was playing on the server throughout the week during my free time, right? Let's call it my free time, but the unnecessarily complicated description of which would be the times that I'm able to hop on the server kind of here and there throughout the week that aren't actually recording, like sitting down for 2 hours straight or whatever. And I wanted to build the ultimate tool set. Now we have here the ultimate weapon, and we'll play with it during night to show you how ultimate it is. And the shuriken is 4 knife blades. And those materials determine different things, right? And if we pop this guy in place and press this, you can see that I have the magma slime knife blade on all 4 pieces. Now, I didn't originally. I had all the different materials that might make it interesting because of their effects. And you can see that I still have these traits. I have, where is it? Where is it? Did it get rid of them? Oh, this is interesting. See, now this used to have a bunch of other stats on it, but now I'm seeing that they're gone. So I'm thinking it auto-corrected itself. Maybe that's a bug. So what I did was I had this made of different materials, the bone, the flint, some kind of special metal, and it had bonuses like versus undead, versus overworld mobs, versus things that make silent farts. Just whatever the most random traits a mob might have, specifically targeted by this one material. And that's been a known trick, that if you want something to have, like this has well established, which gives us experience, I should be able to switch out the handle with a handle that's made of the blue stuff, whatever it is. I already forget, electrum or, no, that's not it. Anyway, I should be able to keep the well established because that's what I was able to do for this. But now looking at this, it now only has the traits that it should. And that's very interesting. And I think I know what happened. I think it leveled up. And I think when it leveled up, it lost those traits. So we could probably add them back in, but I don't even know if they rightly took effect. Anyway, it doesn't matter because this is like the damage master this way. And it's unbreakable because we put 5 plates on there. 5 reinforced plates, which does 20% each time. 5 times 20, 100%. Unbreaking. Wonderful. I also made this thing unbreaking, but it takes so long to level up these hammers, and it's so slow, and I don't know why it's so slow. It says mining speed 4.8. Cobalt is the material I was thinking of. But cobalt is the fastest. It's 12. And the head, all 3 components of the hammer are cobalt. So I don't know why it would be so slow, unless it's the handle. The handle not being cobalt is making it slow. And I don't need this to be well established. I don't need it to have that trait so I could swap it out. But I'd spent so much time throughout the week trying to get the material together and thinking I knew what I was doing, and then getting frustrated. And then I love this stupid thing, except it's all been a waste of time because it's actually very annoying to break 4 blocks at once. So I just want the hammer. And if I want to add those extender things to the hammer to make the hammer break even more than 3x3, but even then I don't think I will, because 3x3 is a really nice, clean area. And so I'd recommend against those things that make this do that, personally. Because it's so weird. I don't know. And it doesn't always work. Okay, enough about my frustration. And look at all the cool things. aqua dynamic, momentum, luck 3. Yeah, anyway, it's a beautiful thing, but it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. These things level up crazy. I don't know why this one's so slow. Anyway, I'll mess with that more off camera. I'm not going to get down on it today because we're not doing a bunch of miscellaneous things like I would throughout the week. So I have this, and it's a cool little vent, and it actually goes all the way down to the area that we're just was the community area of digging out. But, you know, this area is huge. It goes all the way even under my base. I call it the mining vent. So that's cool. Oh, good. A little creeper. Hey, creeper. How you like that? Yeah, this is no surprise. This weapon is no surprise. Everybody playing this mod pack has this weapon. We can add more. We can add more quartz to it. I have a ton of quartz. So pop those in there, pop those in here, come up here, just press Q. And actually, let's just take this all. Well, one more. I'll leave 18 in the system. Oh, yeah, because I might need it. That'll do. Wonderful. I don't even know how much this takes for a modifier. We have 2 modifiers. I heard that adding a diamond also adds damage, and rather than look it up in the book, let's just grab a diamond. Why is there so many items that start with D? Oh, it's probably not, right? It's probably also all items that have a D somewhere in the name. Oh my gosh, that's horrible. Okay, so this does what? It gives it more ammo. It takes up a modifier. It does increase the attack, but not really by that much. Well, from 2.6 to 9.6, so for 0.5. But that already trumps that. All right, so let's just put this all in here. That filled up one modifier. This will fill up the other modifier. And we're at maximum level of sharpness. And we have no modifiers. So now we can't increase the attack damage any more that way. 12.26. So now, even though the diamond does kind of a paltry amount, once that levels up again, that will probably be the way to go. While we're here, real quick, just toss a couple iron on there, get that healed up. We're going to replace this. We're going to build something similar to this that will be the replacement of this. I don't need Silk Touch. We can save this for the few cases that we do. But for the most part, I'd rather have Fortune 3 than a Silk Touch. Okay, so real quick, let's look at a few of the changes. I want to get all the stairs to be this block, but you need the black quartz for that, and it's kind of rare. So eventually we will get that done. I'm using this as my transition between 2 different materials as we go lower, and this kind of darker, more purpley, and these rusted vents. And I haven't really done anything down further there yet. But kind of this, like, the deeper you go, the more mechanical it is, I suppose. I'm trying to do something with those blue, silver, purplish blocks for this room. I haven't really quite got it there. I'm loving these blocks. I don't know what this material's meant to be used as, but I used it as this metal slab for a bridge. Oh yeah, also I raised everything up 1 block. So now we're not looking at the ceiling of the floor down below. I think you already saw this finished off, but that's just our little vent. Let's just go up to the fans. They make a beautiful noise. I saw that this could be different displays. Yeah, that's interesting. Input, output. But I'm going to have to agree with the other dude. I like that best, except now it's showing red dots. Why is it showing red dots? Can I just reset it? No. Great. It's broken forever. I started doing something here. Not sure what I think about it. It's kind of a weird texture. It's not a weird texture. I love the texture. It's a weird texture to have up here, I think, because it's like a laboratory tile, something or other. I don't know. It's strange. Okay, let's look. We are on the prowl. Yeah, I have one more machine that I want to show you. And then we're going to look at the achievements to see how we might progress in roots. I think it's important that we work on that. I think it's important for my sanity. That mod is very relaxing. I enjoy it thoroughly. Yeah, take that, sucker. Are we close to leveling up? Not even close. That's fine. That's not the point of me out here. I want you guys to see me kill things because it's fun. There's like nothing out here. Is somebody... Hey, Chris. Hey, Dad. Craft. Not my real dad. Did somebody do something that, like, got rid of all the mobs? Because I'm okay with that. I don't see why that would have happened. Normally, it's, like, horrible. Did Dolan finally capture all the mobs in his base? And so there's, like, none left? All of these things I'm saying out loud are completely ridiculous, by the way. I understand that. Let's see if everybody will want to sleep. Thanks, Chris. Did you see the top of your tower? All right, make sure to check out his video to see what I'm talking about. I did make a second 64K storage, so we are using 15%. I had no idea they'd be so cheap to make. Based on that material list, still a hassle. It's still quite a hassle. You can automate things, but I'm not ready to take that plunge. Oh, let's read a few comments. Math teacher says you should use the sag mill to process your ores. There's a % chance of getting other dusts and materials when processing the main ore. For example, iron will sometimes produce ferrous dust as well. Yes, it does work that way. And I built one, and they're not hard to build. It's very basic. A piston, some iron flint, a machine chassis, which is basic capacitor, and some iron, which is just copper and gold and redstone. We have all those materials, and it's quite easy to build with having all my stuff in a single place and being able to click here and click here and click here and say, build me a capacitor, and then click here and click here, build me a machine chassis, and then click here and say, build me this, except I'm missing a flint, and I don't need two of them, but yeah. Very easy. The crusher does have a chance to have an alternate thing, but the sag mill, if you look at the recipes, actually has other things, and then it's showing a flint and a dark steel ball. If you have those, you increase the chance of these bonus drops, bonus processes. Some things don't have anything, but it still seems like it uses this item. So that's what you do need to be careful with, and that's why I'm kind of keeping both. So before I process a bunch of stuff in here, I'll look it up and see what kind of extra drops I can have. And if I can't really have them, or if there's something that's kind of dumb that I don't really need, I'll just run them through the crusher instead. And I really do need to up my grid power, but that's not what we're here to do. Let's look at roots. Okay, so you were the chosen one. A weapon by any other name. Deal damage using Rose's Thorn spell. Get maximum growth from a single growth spell. I rate this spell 10, 10, 10. All the mods. Make a spell with 3 of any single modifier. We did that. Deal over 80 total damage with 1 spell. Oh, wow. Okay, so do we want to do spells or do we want to do other things? Let's do spells. We haven't done spells for a while. Rose's Thorn seems to be the spell to do damage with. You've discovered a way to capture the prickliness of a rose bush in your spells. Using the above recipe, you can create a spell capable of dealing significant damage to targets. However, thorns from the spell will transfer to the target, and the next entity to attack the target of the spell will take damage. That's funny. That's funny. All right, so we need a rose bush, fermented spider eye, and a bone. I don't think I have these things. Oh my gosh, we have a single bone. And we do have some roses. Very good. I know we don't have any fermented spider eyes, but that requires sugar, spider eye mushroom. I might have those. What am I missing? The mushroom. I I really don't have the mushroom? Will that mushroom work? No, it's got to be the brown mushroom. Well, that's not right. Is that the only way to make a fermented spider eye? It is. All right, the hunt for... Where would I find brown mushrooms? Here's a cave. Nope. I need to find a nice cave system. And by nice, I mean it actually just keeps going. I think with all the mining that we've been doing, we would have come across some kind of mushroom or some kind of massive cave system. You guys probably are hearing it. Probably not as much as I am. I don't know why. I'm saying words wrong. I'm saying cave instead of cave. For some reason, I'm buh-ing my V's. I'm buh-ing my v's, and I don't know why. Come on, desert, reveal to me your secrets deep inside. Okay, this is promising. Yes, yes. No, this won't be a caving episode, will it? You know, you should never say something won't be a caving episode, because usually... I think I did it again. I think I just said cave. Has anyone in my audience been part of any kind of speech therapy or speech class or some kind of course? I guess that'd be the same thing as class. That would have any insight to that. I personally never have been, though I'm sure I could benefit. Definitely do a little bit of stuttering, not much, but a tiny bit that I've been noticing. Only because my new buddy at work that I've been working with more often, frequently, or more recently, does have a slight stutter. Really not, doesn't get in the way. I don't think it prevents him from being successful, of course, at all. I mean, to the point where it's not even really a thing. I just noticed it. And I might actually just be doing it more often when I'm with him, because we have a tendency to mimic people. Oh, yes. If you worked with a lot of people with English as a second language, you might start to say some of your words similar to how they say it. They might pronounce things kind of in a different way, just because of their accent. We gotta find some mushrooms. And you might notice, if you pay attention, that you actually kind of say some of those words. Oh, this thing is so epic.